Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Tessie. Today we are going to be recreating this style, but before doing that, please follow my new YouTube channel at Draft with Tess, where I'll be dropping drafting tutorials for you guys. Now let's get right back into the video. So we're going to be cutting on the pattern first. So I folded my pattern into two. We're going to be cutting out the front part first. So what I'll be doing next is placing the shoulder measurement divided by 2. You chalk it down, then you come down to your armhole line, and then you connect it into a straight line this way. Then from the shoulder, you come down to your waistline. I'm just using this as an illustration. You connect. Then from the waist, you come down to your hip line. You connect it as well, and then you chalk your gown length. So I went ahead to label my lines. So what I'll be doing next is placing the neck measurement. So I'm going to be making use of 3 inches, then I'll come down by 6 inches since it's a V neckline at the front. So I'll connect. Then at the shoulder area, I'll come down by 1 inch for my shoulder slope. I'll connect it to the neckline. Then I'll take my tape and check what I have here, divide it by 2. Then you come in there by ½ inch. You place your bust divided by 4, and then you curve in your armhole. So at the chest area, I'll add 2 inches for my sewing allowance. At the waist, my waist divided by 4 plus 2 inches. At the hip, my hip divided by 4 plus 2 inches. I'll go ahead now to connect my lines. So guys, this dress is a pencil dress. So what we'll do is whatever you have at the hip area, you minus 2 inches from it. But I want mine really penciled, so I minus 3 inches from it. If you're making this dress, you need to make use of a mesh fabric or a stretchy fabric to achieve this. So go ahead and then cut out your fabric. So I'll go ahead and cut out the pattern rather. After cutting out the pattern, we're good to go. So now for the front part, which has the bust effect. So what we'll do is you determine how deep you want the bust to be. Since this is just an illustration, I'm going to be making use of 4 inches, but you can make use of 6 inches when making yours, 5 or 6 inches. But for this, I made use of 4 inches. So from the waist, I'll come down to 4 inches, and then I'm going to slant it from the waist to that 4 inches line. So we are good to go. I'll go ahead now to cut it out. So guys, after cutting it out, this is what it looks like. You should have something looking like this. So we're just going to keep the top part aside, and then we'll work on the down part. So what we'll be doing next is we're going to be slashing this. So I'll go ahead now to slash. To slash, I'm just going to be leaving 1.5 inches gap. I'll leave 1.5 inches. I'll use my ruler to connect it this way, and I'll continue leaving 1.5 inches at the top part. I'll connect it, and then I'll keep using 1.5 inches, and then I'll connect it all the way down, as you can see. So after doing that, we're going to be cutting out the pattern. So you don't cut to the end of the fabric, just cut very close to the end. So I'll go ahead now to cut it out, as you can see, and then we're going to be using this to cut out the fabric. So guys, we're going to place this on our fabric to cut out. So I'll place this, open it very wide, and then place it, cut it out, and then we'll pleat it back to the exact form. So for the front part, I've gone ahead to cut out my pattern on my fabric, leave ½ inches at the down part for joining allowance. I'm going to cut out the neck area as well, also leave ½ inches at the shoulder area. So guys, I'll go ahead now to cut out the slash and spread part. So make sure the pattern matches with the down part of the fabric. So place it, pin it down, and then you open your pattern very wide depending on how full you want the pleat to be. So you pin your fabric with the pattern. So go ahead and pin. So I'll go ahead now to pin, and then I'll open it wide. I don't have enough fabric, so I'm just going to make use of what I have here. But when you're making yours, you can leave 3 to 5 inches gap depending on how full you want the pleating to be. So I'm just going to pin mine. After pinning, I'll go ahead now to cut out. So you open it very wide, you pin, and then you cut out the exact shape that you have. So I'll go ahead now to cut out. After cutting out, this is it. We're going to be pleating this part. So I'll take out my pin. I also take out the pin at the down part, and then we pleat this to the upper part. Hope you understand. So guys, this is what it looks like. Now to know the middle part of the down, just fold your fabric into two, notch the middle part, and also fold the top part into two and notch the middle part. And what we'll be doing next is pleating this on this. So now to pleat, just check what you have at the top part and then you pleat it. So guys, for the back, the only difference is the zipper allowance. I've gone ahead to sketch my pattern as you can see. So the neck, I made use of 3 inches. I came down by 2 inches and I curved my back neckline. So what I'll do next is just to curve out my armhole, and then we're going to be working on the bust area. So the back also has a bust. So what I did was to come down by 4 inches at the front. So when making yours, you can't use 4 inches. 4 inches is too short. You should be making use of 6 inches thereabout. So from the waist, I just connected to that 4 inches line and connected to the zip allowance. So I'm going to be cutting this part out. So I'll go ahead now to cut out my fabric and then cut out this part. So this is what it looks like. So I'll be eliminating the zipper bulge. I'll just connect my waistline there, then come in by 0.75, slash up and then slash down. We are good to go. I'll go ahead now to cut out this part, and then I'm going to be keeping this part aside. So we're going to be slashing this other part as well. So I'll go ahead now to slash. So guys, the back pattern should be looking like this. So what we'll be doing next is working on the down part of the back. We're going to be slashing it just the way we slashed the front. So I'll go ahead now to slash. I'll just use one pattern to slash. So this is my zipper allowance, as you can see. So I'll be leaving 1.5 inches gap, just the way we did at the front, 1.5 inches, and then I'm just going to connect it all the way down. So after doing that, I'm going to be cutting it out as well. I'll go ahead now to place this pattern on my fabric, and then I'll pin the down part and then open the areas wide, just the way we opened the front. So you're going to use the same allowance you use at the front for the back piece as well. So you open it and then you pin it down. Then I'll go ahead now to cut out my fabric and notch my zipper allowance. So I'll take out the pins, and then we're going to be attaching the up part to the down parts. So I'll open up my upper part of the back, and then we'll place the down parts, and then we're going to be pleating and adding it to the fabric. Hope you understand. So you're not pleating the zipper allowance area, you just attach this, and then from that point you just pleat this all the way down here. And then I'll repeat same process here. I'll place it, stitch, and then pin this all the way down to this other end as well. So after doing all of that, I've gone ahead to close the zipper allowance. This is what it looks like, as you can see. So this is what the back looks like. So I'm going to be adding the front and the back together. So I'll place them right side facing each other. I'll sew the shoulder area, shape my dress, and then this is what it looks like. Guys, it really came out fine. But like I said, when making this, you are to use a mesh or a stretchy fabric to achieve this. And also for the sleeve, you can attach any kind of sleeve that you want. Guys, like I said, if you want your fabric fuller than this, if you want the pleat to be visible, you need a lot of fabric to achieve that. So guys, hope this tutorial was helpful. Please do not forget to follow my new page at Draft with Tess, where I will be dropping drafting tutorial for you guys. I love you guys and do have a blessed day. Bye.